The leader of the opposition, Keir Starmer, was interviewed by Sky News earlier today, and during that interview, he refused 7 times to answer a simple question. What is he going to do at the next election? Do you know why people are sick and tired of politics and politicians these days? It's because of people like Keir Starmer. We don't really have many politicians anymore with conviction, with straight-talking mentality. If you believe in something, answer the question properly. And, some people might agree, some people might disagree. We used to have that back in the good old days. Now, there's only a handful, maybe a few left, but they don't really have power. So, this is about the electoral system. Now, in the next election, we could easily have a home parliament. And the way the House of Commons sits is that you're going to get parties to work together to create a coalition government. That's normal. Now, a politician could easily answer that question if they're asked, what are you going to do if there's a home parliament? Well, Keir Starmer believes that he's going to get a majority. Watch this.
And make no mistake, we are on course for a Labour majority at the next general election.
Okay, so he's telling us, don't make any mistake, make no mistake, we're going to get a majority. So he's already promising us a majority. But that's not going to happen. There's no guarantee that Labour is going to get a majority. When he's asked by Sky News whether they would do a coalition, he actually does answer when it comes to the SNP. So he says, well, yeah, we're not going to do a coalition with the SNP. Okay, we get it. Thank you so much for answering the question. But when he's asked whether he would do a coalition with the Liberal Democrats, he refused to answer that question. That's the problem. He could either say no, he could either say, well, he can't really say yes, because that just completely undermines his message that he wants to get a majority. But he could say, because of the system that we have, if something like that happens, the Liberal Democrats will be more likely at potentially to have a conversation at least. That's just straightforward. It's not really rocket science. But this is what he did.
Look, I'm going for an outright majority, and I'm often asked, will you do a deal with the SNP? And I've been absolutely clear there are no terms in which we would do a deal with the SNP. Yeah. I want to push on to a Labour majority.
What about the Lib Dems?
Well, look, I'm not answering hypotheticals, but we are aiming for a Labour majority, and that's what we're confident about, because the cry this set of local elections was a cry for change. And
and the Labour Party is for change. So you refused you rejected the SNP, so thank you, but you can't say it about the Lib Dems.
Labour is the party that can deliver that change.
Okay, so you are ruling out a deal with the SNP on any terms, but you're not ruling out a deal with the Lib Dems?
Well, as you know, with the SNP, it's a fundamental difference. I do not believe in the breakup and separation of the United Kingdom.
Good.
I do not believe that our future will be better if we put a border between Scotland and...
Yeah, we get it. Thank you so much. But again, she doesn't expect you to say, yes, we will definitely right now do a coalition with the Liberal Democrats, because it undermines your general election campaign. But all you have to say is, well, of all the other options, of all the other parties, the Liberal Democrats, if they offer us something right, and if we offer them something good, then we can actually have a conversation. Just say that. Just be honest. Refusing to answer the question is a bit weird. But also, there was a key word that he used, and we did some analysis on this channel. Not really. We discovered some similarities, a coincidence. Watch this word.
I'm not answering hypotheticals.
Oh, hypotheticals. It's hypothetical. Who else said this? Literally 2 days ago.
About working with the Labour Party, would you do a coalition deal with Keir Starmer?
That is a hypothetical question, because we don't know what's going to happen after.
It's a very real political question.
Well, we don't know what's going to happen after the next election, as you know, and
so all the rumours that we've recently been talking about how the Labour Party and the SNP and the Liberal Democrats have actually been talking behind closed doors. And it's just a coincidence that the senior figures of the parties are coming out using the exact same line when it comes to media interviews. It sounds like they've been briefed. Or maybe they just have the same mentality and language. I don't know. But it's not the first time we found some correlation between the two parties. It doesn't matter. Just be honest with the public. Just say that, well, the first aim is to get a majority. And if we fail, the priority is to make sure that Tories are out. So we will work with the like-minded parties if it works out. Just say that. Just be honest with the public. Anyway, this is the latest that we have. We're going to take a quick break and come back in half an hour. I'm Mahyar, Tousi. and we are the media.